Hey guys, Miss Hollingsworth here. I just want to take you step by step through the research planner so that if you get stuck, you know exactly what to do and you can watch this video, okay? So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to click on the research planner, and as we said, this is only assigned to your group in Classroom. So everyone in your group can edit it, but no one else can. When you open it up, you'll see your group members and your research topic. So you can see which one you've been assigned. And this one is the one I'm going to use as an example. It's about the Great Depression. You then and your group are going to generate research questions about your topic. So things that are going to help you find out more about your topic. What I did for mine is I just took the different pieces of my topic and turned them into questions. The prompt says research films, documentaries, photographs, songs, or written accounts of the Dust Bowl and Great Depression that helped raise public and government awareness. What were the results? What changes, if any, did these bring about? So I asked, what time period was the Great Depression and Dust Bowl? What was the Great Depression and Dust Bowl? What films or documentaries were made at that time? Films and documentaries. What photographs were famous at that time? What songs were famous at that time? What written accounts were famous at that time? So this is going to help me know what to Google, because otherwise, if I type this whole question in there, nothing's going to help me. But if I say what photographs were popular at the time of the Dust Bowl, then I'm going to get a response to that. So with your group, you're going to research 5 to 10 questions. Everybody should be able to contribute questions, and it's okay to have more than you need, or if your group members contribute some that maybe you don't love, because you only have to follow up on the ones that you want to. Now we go to the research resources. This is where it gets a little bit tricky. Have one person in your group make a copy of this form by clicking here. You click this, you open it up, and it's going to say, would you like to make a copy? And you're going to say yes. I've already done this, and it's right here. It makes a copy of the form. Now you own it. It's not mine, Miss Hollingsworth, anymore. It's yours, whoever opened it up. So this is one person in your group. Now if you go back to the research planner, it's going to say, edit the title and description of the form to include your team name and your research topic. Add your research questions. So it says sources for team name research project. You guys need to come up with a team name. My team name is Team Awesome Sauce. And my research topic, I can just come here, copy, and paste. And now we know that this is our team, it's our topic, and it should all be clear. Now, which research questions does this address? And I have them numbered out here, but you're going to put the research questions that you and your group made on the research planner here. The easiest way to do this is to copy and paste, and I'm going to use a little Chrome extension called Tab Scissors right here. I click on this, and it's going to split right at the tab, so I have them side by side. So I can copy and paste. Easy peasy. Now that I've copied and pasted all my research questions, I can just press Tab Glue to glue the tabs back together into one big screen. You cannot add those Chrome extensions here at school, but you can do it at home, and I find that I use it a lot, so I definitely recommend it. All right, so now that my form is here, I have all the different things I need for our team, and now we're able to start using this form to log in our research. If you've ever done a research project before, you may have done source cards. This is going to be so much easier and better than that. Now that you have your form made, you need to share it with your group members so that everybody can use it. So you're going to go up here to Send. Click on Send, and it will ask if you want to email somebody. Don't do that. Go over here to Link. You have to click on it, and it'll give you the link. You can shorten the URL if you want. That makes it a little bit easier. It doesn't really matter. And you can press Control-C to copy, or you can just click Copy. Now you go back to the research planner, and it gives you step-by-step here in step 3, and tells you to paste, Control-V, or you can go up to File, or Edit, Paste, the link right here. You have to press space afterwards so that you can actually link there. Now that you've done this, everybody in your group can access this form, including you. If you want to go to the pro level, you can highlight the words research form, go up to Insert, Link, and then you can Control-V, paste your form in, and then that's how you make it so that the link is embedded right there within a word, which is pretty cool. When you click on the link, it's going to take you here to the live version of your form, but we're not quite ready yet. So you'll see step 4 says have one person fill out the form, just put in nonsense. So I'm going to say nonsense, and I'm going to check 1, check, check, and submit. All right, this doesn't matter so much, but now that you've done this, you click on submit your response and you can come up here to the edit this form. Go ahead and click on leave, that's fine. Now, as the creator of the form, and this has to be done by the person who set it up, who made the copy in the first place, and only one person in your group should do this. You can look at the questions, but you also have the option to look at the responses. You're going to go to the little green thing here where it says create spreadsheet and click on it and say create new spreadsheet. Click on create. Now it will open up a brand new spreadsheet for you that will be saved in your drive, and it will give you all of the answers, the timestamp as to when it was done, the link to the source, etc., if I had done a good job. So the first thing we're going to do is just delete that, because those don't really matter. We don't want to have that cluttering up the system. This is where every single time somebody responds to this form, when your group members come up with new responses, and we can actually go to delete all responses. So we're good here. It will come up in this spreadsheet so that you guys can see your sources really, really easily. But right now, the only person who can see this spreadsheet is you, the person who created the document. So you want to go to share. Click on share, and then it'll open up share with others. And you can enter their names or email addresses. Remember, it's got to be their ID numbers at egusd.net, whatever that is. You could send them a link, but it's easier just to add them. That way they're shared and they can access it. Make sure that they can edit the sheet so that everybody can. And then don't forget one important person who should be able to edit your document, and that would be me. Add Ms. Hollingsworth, and then you're done with that part, okay? So now you have everything set up. You have your group document for your research planner. You can all have the link to the form. You all have access to the form to fill out, and you have access to the spreadsheet listing all of the sources that your group has generated. All right, guys, you're good to go. Good luck.